I'm Joel McCower, Chairman and Executive Editor and co-founder of GreenBiz Group. Welcome to GreenBiz 18. We come together every year, the leaders in sustainability in some of the world's largest companies, to learn, but mostly to learn from one another and to be together. So it's really important that people come together once a year to share what they know, to learn from one another, to get reinvigorated, and to understand some of the new issues. The most important part of GreenBiz events is not necessarily what happens on stage or what happens in the breakouts. It's what happens outside of that, at meals and in conversations. It's about the community.
I've been coming to GreenBiz since the conference has been here in Phoenix, and I continue to come here for many years in the future. In part because we already, with our local partners and certainly with the Global Institute of Sustainability and the School of Sustainability, have maintained a leadership role that's inspired programs, organizations across the country to think in different ways. And I think what's really important about GreenBiz is that it, along with the School of Sustainability and ASU more generally, has shifted the conversation away from sustainability as a series of burdens, as a series of regulations and compliance issues, to new opportunities.
Hi, my name is Sahiti. I'm from Bangalore, India, and the name of my project is an innovative crowdsourcing approach to monitoring freshwater bodies.
I'm Rachel Chang, and we're from Long Island, New York. We created a system to rapidly and sensitively detect and purify water contaminated with E. coli, Shigella, cholera, and Salmonella using graphene, a highly conductive form of carbon, and enzymes that target specific bacteria.
For a long time, we've looked at our consumer-driven economy, and we've said, if we want to change our economy fast enough, what we've got to do is we've got to change for the end-use consumer and what they're buying. And what's interesting is that the SPLC members looked inside that consumer spending and discovered something really interesting. Only a quarter of consumer spending is actually spent on goods. 3/4 of it is on services. And so what SPLC is doing is we're bringing together that community of professionals who facilitate purchasing at huge volume on behalf of consumers, a shared program for guiding, benchmarking, and recognizing leadership in sustainable purchasing that's designed by purchasing, procurement, and supply chain professionals for procurement and supply chain professionals to use in guiding procurement and supply chain sustainability.
So what Project Gigaton is a commitment to reduce 1 billion metric tons, and it's a billion with a B, 1 billion metric tons of emissions from global value chains between 2015 and 2030.
We have seen lots of suppliers engage in just small ways and take it as an opportunity to get to know, what's important to their own associates in their company. What's important to their customers. Think through that lens, and I think those companies who think about this as an opportunity to really innovate and to engage find great benefit in the business and also deliver really strong environmental impact.
Our industry is going through a dramatic transformation like nothing else, and I think it really is all speaks to sustainability, even from a broader sense beyond environmental into social aspects that benefit society.
Make it look like what your organization already does, right? So find ways to structure your metrics that are recognizable, that are familiar, right? Don't try and change how people do what they do. If they're used to scorecards that look like this, right, then don't fight that, right? You're trying to change what they're doing, not the how. And the more it looks familiar, the more likely you are to succeed.